I love eavesdropping on my husband's conversations with his mom. Eavesdropping, in quotes because he always takes her calls on speakerphone and he knows full well I can hear them. My husband moved to the US to be with me. Obviously, he doesn't see her that much anymore, what with the cost of travel, but he talks to his mom at least once a day, often for upwards of 30 minutes. About half the time, all I can hear is him upstairs saying, por supuesto. Por supuesto, of course. Yes, of course, over and over again. When we're both in the kitchen, I hear more, and she's filling him in on all the gossip about his tias, his primos, his abuela, her friends, her employers, her side hustle, the neighborhood he grew up in, and all the neighbors. He mostly listens, sometimes says por supuesto, sometimes agrees with her in more detail. One thing I especially love is how astonished she is by everything he tells her about our lives here. For instance, when we went back to Mexico to get his dog, she has to have asked us at least a dozen times if we were really sure the dog was going to live indoors with us where she lives. Dogs all live outdoors, and many are street dogs that people think of as their dogs because they feed them whenever they come around. But it's smaller stuff than that even. She'll ask him about the weather, and he'll tell her it's drizzling here, and she'll say, a poco, which is a way of saying, really, but also simultaneously expressing surprise and astonishment, as though it's bordering on unimaginable that it could be drizzling up here in October, in the cold north. Or he'll tell her something completely mundane about my kids from a previous marriage, and she'll be so enthusiastic about it. She met them once, and now they are 100% her step-grandkids. It always makes me smile. My very favorite part is listening to her say goodbye at the end of a conversation. She never just says bye and hangs up. She wishes him well, tells him adis, and then she tells him to take care of himself because he's her tesoro treasure. She tells him to take care of me, and that we should try to enjoy life and laugh together as much as possible, etc. Now that I think about it, each goodbye is a tiny wedding toast. Toward the end, I start to count the adioses. It's never fewer than 4. Anyway, I love that he talks to her every day, without fail, and if either party has something going on when they usually chat, they still talk, so they can make plans to talk later. I love that each goodbye is a litany of platitudinous, but completely genuine well wishes. I love how interested she is the most mundane things about his life here and our lives together, their charming conversations, to overhear on the regular and unexpected benefit of this unexpected second marriage.